Let's start with a question. Have you ever walked into a room that should have felt like home and felt suddenly smaller? The faces are the same, the voices are the same, the routine's the same, but something subtle has shifted. A joke lands differently. A glance lingers too long. Someone comments on your choices, framed as humour, but it isn't. That moment, that almost invisible shift, is when you feel it. You are no longer one of us. It's not dramatic. No one announces it. No one signs your exile papers, yet something fundamental has changed. By the end of this episode, you'll understand why it happens, what it reveals about human nature, and why being a black sheep can actually be one of the greatest advantages you'll ever have. This isn't a pep talk. This isn't comfort. This is identity level truth. The black sheep effect is a psychological phenomenon, simple in concept, but brutal in experience. Groups punish in-group members more harshly than outsiders for breaking norms. A stranger steps out of line or challenges the rules or tells an uncomfortable truth. It's ignored or laughed at. If you do the same, eyes sharpen. There are subtle whispers. Sometimes even outright exclusion. Why? Because the group isn't protecting the rules. It's protecting identity. Groups exist to maintain coherence, to preserve the illusion of we are competent, we are moral, we are safe. An insider who violates norms threatens that illusion. They are a living mirror reflecting cracks the group refuses to see. Humans are far more threatened by mirrors than by outsiders. The discomfort isn't just social, it's primal, psychological, and sometimes even physical. To truly understand this, let's travel back thousands of years. Our ancestors lived in small, close-knit tribes. Belonging wasn't optional, it was survival. Exile meant starvation, exposure, danger, and almost certain death. Your nervous system still reacts as though rejection is equal to extinction. When an in-group member challenges norms, the brain perceives a survival threat. The amygdala fires, signalling danger. Stress hormones spike, preparing fight or flight. Social pain pathways activate, physically mirroring real pain. The result is punishment, being ostracized, or subtle sabotage, all instinctively designed to protect the group. It's not personal, it's primal, and it explains why family, work, or social rejection often feels worse than strangers judging you. So why should you care about this effect? Because the black sheep effect is a compass, a map, and a mirror all at once. It shows you are ahead of your environment. You are seeing truths others are too afraid to face. You are evolving faster than the herd. Every time you are excluded or misunderstood, it isn't failure, it's evidence of your growth. The importance is fourfold. It explains the past. Family, friends, or colleagues judged you more harshly than strangers would. It reduces self-blame. It wasn't that you were wrong. You were just too visible. Guides growth. It's recognizing the patterns that turn rejection into fuel. And it signals opportunity. Leaders, innovators, and trailblazers are black sheep first. In short, the black sheep effect is not punishment. It is a marker that you are moving ahead of the herd. So close your eyes and imagine a small village. The village thrives around a fire, a communal flame representing shared beliefs, values, and comfort. You notice the fire is dying and you speak up. Initially, no one listens, and then they laugh. Then they accuse. Why? Because admitting the fire is dying requires effort, responsibility, and change. So the village does something simpler. They throw you into the fire. And you survive, but the point is clear. Truth is dangerous when it illuminates what others avoid. This is the black sheep effect. It isn't about being wrong. It's about being visible, uncompromising and ahead of your environment. Now imagine this. You're at a family dinner. Plates clink, conversations hum, everything seems normal until someone asks about your life choices. You answer honestly, nothing dramatic, just truth, and suddenly the room shifts. Silence hangs in the air, heavy. Someone smiles awkwardly, another makes a subtle jab. Someone thinks they're special now. And you feel it immediately. The warmth has thinned. The acceptance you counted on is gone. Later, alone, you replay the moment. Did I say too much? Was I too different? What just happened is textbook black sheep effect. You weren't wrong, you were too visible, too alive, too aligned with your growth. This is the crucible of leadership, innovation and independence, and most shrink here. Those who endure, they change the world. So, deviation can appear first in the home. You question family traditions, refuse assigned roles, and choose a different path. The reaction is emotional, sometimes covert, sometimes even overt. Your growth threatens the story they have been telling themselves. What about in workplaces? Black sheep are executed politely, meetings, performance reviews, subtle criticism. Organisations reward predictability over truth. Disruptors are rarely applauded. They are marginalised quietly. And then social circles. Change creates contrast. Stop partying, stop gossiping, raise your standards. Friends notice and humans hate contrast. It reminds them of their own stagnation. Wherever you are, being different triggers the black sheep effect, and that's both inevitable and profoundly meaningful. The black sheep effect is a signal, not punishment. It tells you you're evolving, you're noticing truths, and you're breaking old narratives that they cling to. Most people recoil from discomfort. You can choose to lean into it, observe judgment without internalizing it, and use it as fuel for growth. Remember, every innovator, leader, and trailblazer was the black sheep first. The herd doesn't hate them. They fear becoming obsolete in their own story. So embrace the discomfort, let it sharpen you. The black sheep effect is the world's way of saying, you are ahead. Now, if honesty punishes you, if growth isolates you, if evolution makes others uneasy, good, because you've crossed the threshold. You are no longer living for approval, you are living for alignment. You are becoming someone a smaller world cannot contain. So stay disciplined, stay dangerous, and never apologise for being more than they are ready to see.